Hi, I'm Sue Merrick, and this is the MWC Insider Guide. Today, I'm speaking with Tammy Wyman, Global Head of Partnerships for Telcos at Amazon Web Services, or AWS. Hi, Tammy. Thank you for joining me today.
Hi, it's my pleasure.
So, Tammy, tell me a little bit about what you do in your role at AWS.
Sure. So AWS, we have the largest and most dynamic partner community. We actually have over 100,000 partners representing 150 countries. So 70% of those are actually outside of the US. So for my role in the telco industry, my job is to really bring this innovation that's coming from the partner network into the telcos to help them accelerate their move to the cloud. And then there's a second piece on the partnering motion because it's pretty unique to the telco industry. We call this our joint go-to-market motion. And we work with telcos themselves as partners, not customers, as telco industries are serving their enterprise customers. And many of those enterprise customers want to use telcos as their advisors to move to the cloud. So as part of that, we help them create products on AWS, which helps them grow and monetize a lot of their networks, including 5G networks. And really, we help telcos on their journey to become a digital service provider beyond a network provider.
Interesting. So what will AWS be talking about at Mobile World Congress?
Yeah, we have a very rich program for Mobile World Congress. We have a large space just inside the south entrance of the FIRA. And we have 3 demo areas, and actually 2 of them are dedicated to different joint go-to-market models. So we're working with some of our partners to talk about private networks that they can sell to their end customers, how to create a digital marketplace, and as well the smart home experience. We're also going to have a number of different presentations on the main stage at the GSMA conference. So Adolfo Hernandez, who's our Global Vice President for Telecom, he's going to be giving a discussion about how telcos can monetize their 5G network. Ishwar Parukal, who's our telecom CTO, he's going to be covering the work that we do on network APIs and how we're innovating in this area to really increase the number of vendors who are participating in the network space as we look at network slicing and networks moving into the cloud. And then finally, something that's very important to AWS is a diversity track. And we will have Namrata Sharma presenting on D&I in her industry, which is the semiconductor industry.
A lot going on. So what about independent software vendors and global system integrators? They're going to be attending Mobile World Congress. How can they engage with AWS at the show?
Yeah, so definitely they should come by our booth and look at the demos that we have and talk to our team who are going to be there presenting. So that is, they'll be seeing different demos from partners such as Nokia, Ericsson, Amdocs, Mavenir, and then how they've been deployed in real customer environments. So on the GSI side, or the global system integrator side, we're going to be joined by Accenture for the opening session of the MWC Industry City Track. And we'll be talking together about our customers, Verizon and Jabil. And we'll also be having joint sessions with Tech Mahindra, Infosys, and other GSIs as well. And then finally, one other thing is my team will be organizing executive sessions between the telco leadership as well as the partner leadership. And that's something we orchestrate really to kind of plant the seeds for what we would like to showcase at next year's MWC.
You have a lot going on. So what are the top 3 things that you recommend that someone who is attending MWC do at the show?
So when they come to see the demos, they'll see 3 focus areas where we'll be having our talks as well as demos. So digitizing the industries, where we talk about how we help partners to transform into digital cos, and really leveraging a lot of AWS and partner private network solutions is going to be one of those focuses. Then we'll have a second area where we're talking about transforming telcos. It's really about how we transform telcos from the inside out, focusing a lot of their workloads that they move to the cloud to achieve that agility, resiliency, cost effectiveness to run their IT workloads, but also their network workloads. And then finally, another demo will be focused on reimagining the customer experience. So, how do you really leverage 5G to look at industry use cases? How do you compete in the telco industry using AI, ML to know your customers better, to retain and serve them better? And then one last thing would be the AWS Theater. So those who are coming to our space will see round-the-clock presentations, which are small formats, interview style that will be recorded and presented back out to the MWC audience. But they can be there in the audience at our space and listen to the discussions that are happening amongst all types of industry leaders, from network equipment providers to telcos themselves, to a lot of the partners that will be at the show as well.
Great. Thank you, Tammy, so much for speaking with me today. I look forward to seeing everything AWS has to offer at Mobile World Congress.
All right. Thank you.